we're going to say tab name is going to be 1, and then tab number of stars is going to be 2. So what is this saying? This is saying these are 3 arguments that we can pass into this function. So string format, that string, and then we're just going to say pass in the name, then pass in the the ID, then pass in the name, and then pass in the number of stars, which is stars.count, stars.length rather, length divided by 2. What I wanted to say here is number of lines. We want to know if it's for example, if it was a square constellation, it would have 4 lines. Okay, so now we're able to nicely print it as a string. So this class is done for the moment. Now we can say open lines. So let's see. What we're saying is constellation. So we're going to have an array of constellation infos. Public constellation info array constellations. Okay, and then we're saying that when we do this, we'll say constellations is going to equal what we're doing here. So constellations equals ioUtility.openLines.select. That's going to be a line. We're going to select a new constellation info, to which we'll pass in that line, and we'll also pass in a reference to that star database loader. So we're going to need, our constellation database is going to, like in that diagram I showed, it's going to need to know which database loader which star database loader you want to get that information from. So I have a public star database loader, star database, and we'll pass in star database. Oh, and of course, .toArray. Lovely. Okay, now let's just give that a go, because it might just show in the inspector. Okay. So got a star database. We're going to need to give it a reference to our star database. At the moment, we've got a constellation size of 0. We'll press load database. Okay, could not find file constellations hib. Okay, whoops. Little typo there. Constellations hib. That's a bit better. Okay, so now we have, oh yep, no, that's right. We have 4 or 5 stars. They have an ID. They have all these stars that they've found. But we've had a lot that couldn't be found. Okay, what I forgot to do was to, because I just created that field for the star info classes, we need to regenerate all our star infos. So I'm going to go ahead and press generate and instantiate again. That'll call our database loader to reload those stars. And now if I go back to my constellation database loader and I hit load database again, look at that. The fact that nothing happened is perfect. That means that it found all the stars it was looking for, which is remarkable. We're talking about 2 databases of like thousands of pieces of data, and it was able to find a star for each of the constellations. So for example, let's just have a look at the first one. Okay, so we have element 0 is some constellation. We don't have the name yet. We'll do that next. And the stars, it's found